Hi everybody, this is Christy. I am the Intimate Warrior. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. Please forgive me if you can hear the grass being cut in the background, the lawnmower. I do my best with what I have in my location, and this is the best that I can come up with as of now. I am still taking suggestions in reference to great headsets or microphone combination for, podcasts, videos that do actually do what they say they're going to do in wiping out background noise. But I haven't really found one anyway through my own personal search. So if you do have a recommendation, I am open to hearing about it. I wanted to briefly talk about something here, and this is something that I've lost my pen. Anyway, so please excuse me. I wanted to, because Clarice also made another comment under her comment in my last video in referencing to her spiritual eyes. And I had originally planned to make this video a couple of days ago, but I have had other ideas, of course, and responding to other questions, and I took a few days off. So anyway, here I am. First, let's go ahead and talk about meditation. Meditation. That word in itself, for me, in my own life, made me cringe. It made me cringe. The world has made us believe that meditation is this type of you doing some type of witchcraft kind of idea. Whatever it is, I felt really, for myself again, really afraid of that idea. And especially even being able to use that word was impossible. I guess even a year ago, I kind of limited saying meditation. I still use the word stillness because that brings more understanding. It allows other people to be more open and receptive to the idea of connection. Meditation is the state where you connect to source, your Godhead, to your higher self, and are able to eliminate limitations, pains, all those lower ideas and emotions. When you can really get into that meditative state, you can connect to higher dimensions. This is necessary in your ascension process. It is not the only thing that is necessary, though. So please don't get into that mind frame of that, okay, as long as I am meditating, I am ascending, I am connecting, and I am connecting more to my God self. Wrong. You have to be able to meditate and combine meditation with learning your earthly lessons. It's only through learning your earthly lessons that you clear your karmic debt. When you are clearing, healing, purifying yourself, that is where the great work is done. But by combining meditation, the two experiences, two ideas become one, where you can choose love more readily and easily and openly. So if you are meditating and trying to open up your spiritual eyes, your third eye, your inner vision, and if you are not, what is this word that I'm looking for? If you are not, if you are not testing yourself, this is about you. This is about how you open up to another experience and achieve the possibility of opening up your inner vision, your spiritual eyes, so that you can understand inner dialogue that comes from source. Because keep in mind, we are always dealing with wavelengths, sound, frequency, color, light, vibration. That's all that we are trying to understand. If you are not trying to connect, and this is, if you are seeing things within your inner vision, but you are not taking it even further, you're allowing, well, this is just mumbo jumbo. This is just a bunch of stuff coming to me, and I don't know what to do with it. Why are you even meditating? Well, of course, you're doing this to help you, like I said, purify yourself, to become more stabilized, where you can center yourself in love. By shutting down your brain from thinking, and that is what meditation can do. It shuts down the brain from being overstimulated by the environment that you are so accustomed to. You can recenter yourself in love. But if you're trying to open up your inner vision to truly receive divine knowledge via higher dimensions, via your spirit guides, via God source, whatever it is, then you have to begin the process of connection. For myself, I have always been terrified of the darkness. Closing my eyes was terrifying for me. As I began creating stillness and meditating, it wasn't my purpose was not to see anything. I didn't realize that was even possible when I began. The only reason why I did it was because I knew I needed to shut down my brain. I knew I needed to flip the switch. That's all that I was planning on doing. As I began to see these beautiful colors, swirls of light, I was brought to the state of awe. What is this? I began opening up my heart, because that awness made me believe in something greater than myself, even further awe in my heart. And then I began to see, I began seeing things other than swirls. But I was grateful to experience angels, okay, but I was also getting these visions. I'm like, well, what are these things? What are these things coming through my vision? Premonitions. I received visions of things that were going to happen days ahead. That, again, began the process of me opening up my heart more, having faith. Oh my gosh, I just saw this inside. God showed me this within my own mind, that I was going to be here at this moment and something was going to happen. That everything that I'm going through right now took place in my inner vision days previously. And also the feathers on my car was also shown to me. That opened up more faith and love within myself, more sparks. And as I began to see other things, I'm like, well, how do I understand this? Ask and see what happens. Ask and see what happens. I was reading about other people's experiences or connections with angels, and I read about something that you can receive confirmation of angels or your guides, and you can ask, are my angels here? Or what is your name? It took me a long time. This is not going to happen overnight, because you have to prove to yourself that you trust in this process by building faith. So if you are trying today, for example, you might not have a confirmation for a month, 2 months, 3 months. It might even be a year, because there's still a buildup of resistance and lack of faith within yourself that you have to clear. And every time you create stillness or meditate, You are demonstrating. And as you are asking questions, you are still demonstrating, okay, this is what I want, and I would like to still receive a confirmation. Shut down your thoughts and try to see from within and feel your body. Because as you are shutting down your brain by closing your eyes, your body, your other senses begin to build. So I wanted to receive a confirmation of my angels and guides. And again, this took me some time. Can I please have a confirmation that my angels are here? My confirmation were my legs, tingling in my legs that started from my toes and would gradually rise like tickles. That got a reaction out of me that created this, oh my gosh, you silly goose, Christy. Because after my auto accident, I began feeling nothing but tingles in my legs. I was told by the doctors that I had nerve damage. I was told that I had fibromyalgia, very sensitive nerve endings. And that's what I believed. So every morning as I got out of bed, walking on my feet was terrible pain, excruciating pain. But that moment when I received that confirmation, and then I said, please confirm that this sensation that I am experiencing right now is your confirmation. And it happened again. And I said, please increase this confirmation. So not only was it on my feet at first, but it would rise up my leg. I said, please increase this confirmation. And it would get even more stronger. This was the same type of sensation that I have been experiencing back after my auto accident. Back then, being so negative and living within the belief of pain, like I explained in the Father Principle, when we actually feel more separated and live within the idea of war being true or pain being true, we actually are living within complete separation of knowing our father and mother figures or principles. And so this is the process of really self-healing. As I realized that, oh my gosh, this is still the same type of sensation, but now that I'm living more within the idea of faith and love, that is, the sensation from going from living within that chronic pain, limited mindset, it goes and travels into your physical body, the natural process of how things work. When you begin the process of removing and healing yourself, the type of sensations that you once had experienced before can move on to something more beautiful. So here I was having the same type of sensations. I began thinking, oh my gosh, have you guys always been trying to reach out to me? But I was so dense and negative that I didn't understand that you guys were trying to get assigned to me somehow. But I was in that negative mindset. I was living within this veil that I couldn't see beyond anything else of this within this reality. And so I kept pushing you away, and you were still trying to increase that sensation. Hey, here I am. And I still thought it was pain. So as I began to realize, oh wow, these are my angels, and communicating a little bit back and forth. Hi, are you here? Whatever the questions were, please give me a yes confirmation. Please give me a no confirmation. And you can decide by asking this. When you begin having trust in what you are asking and receiving, you can learn which side of your body is yes and which side is no, or which sensation is yes and which is no. You have to begin, if you want to have inner vision, you have to begin the process of building your spiritual toolbox. So certain things are going to be shown to you that are going to be added into your toolbox. Things that resonate with you. For example, feathers are huge with me. Not previously, not prior to my awareness of my awakening process. I had no attachment to feathers. Not once have I ever thought, oh, a feather is from an angel. Not once actually have I even thought about picking up a feather prior to my awareness. Now, I never, I had the idea of angels. I said I believed in God and I believed in Jesus and all that. But saying or thinking of an idea and actually believing in it are two different things. Faith is going to cause an action in you, a positive action. It's going to get something great out of you. Therefore, being that I never tried anything, I wasn't living a life full of faithfulness because I believed in disease. I believed in heartache. I believed in pain. Faithful, faithless, faithless, faithless. So what this video is, what I am really saying in this video is that if you are trying to increase your connection with Source, your higher self, and other light beings, becoming a channeler, whatever it is that you're trying to do, or have an idea, this beautiful idea about, then you have to begin building faith and trust in your own self through your meditative in stillness states. Ask questions. If you are seeing things, especially if something I really want you to keep in mind, you're always being tested to see your state of mind and your state of heart, to see how much further you're willing to go. If you are seeing things within your vision, and this is something that I really wish that someone would have guided me towards. I really learned this on my own. There's going to be beautiful things that you get to witness in your inner visions. And then there's going to be some terrifying things. Quite possibly some terrifying things. Because as we are living within this density, we have to get rid of. We're learning to omit things that cause us harm. Doubt, a lack of faith, fear, all those things. We're being taught to increase, and therefore let go. You have to remove all fears associated with whatever you are witnessing, whether it's in this reality or inner vision. Your inner mind can pick up on the frequency that is continuously floating around. And there's a lot of mumbo jumbo, a lot of dark and a lot of light. The more that you heal yourself from within and step forward, step faithfully into love, you begin to pick up on the beautiful frequencies. But you have to teach yourself how to do this. It's not just going to be handed to you. If you want to increase your faith, you have to do something about it. And it takes more than just being quiet within yourself. Opening up to something more. So I hope this video gives you a little bit more deeper understanding about how, or the importance of doing it a little bit more from within. As I've already stated, in order to truly heal yourself, meditation and stillness is required. Yet, meditation and stillness is not the only thing that you need in order to ascend. You have to incorporate what you learn when you create stillness, which is the emptying of the mind, stopping the overthinking mind, that negative mindset, so that you can incorporate more love within your heart and come from an observer. And learn your earthly lessons. This is how you clear debt, you clear trauma, clear ancestral damage. And by doing all of this, you can increase your inner vision, your connection, even further. So that was my video for the day. And please excuse this video. I kind of went through and listened a little bit. There's a lot of that static that comes through occasionally throughout this video. From time to time, I pick things up. Information comes in through sound, through light, through frequency. So let it be so. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.